Hello and welcome to today's video where I'm going to be sharing with you how I manage real estate transactions as a woman, as a fair woman in the 21st century where we're trying to give women equal participation, but we're still working on giving them the equal participation. How do I cope with transactions where people are condescending and all that, and they're looking at me that who is this? Some don't even know I'm a lawyer. How do I cope? What do I do? First of all, when I get into transactions, when I'm going, especially land property as a lawyer, when I'm going, I usually ignore the body language, ignore the demeanor of whoever it is. Everybody, I see it. Sometimes some of my clients, maybe my clients have met two of them and they say, okay, we're six of us. So when I meet the others, I see it in their body language too, even from my own clients sometimes. What I do, I just ignore. I pretend as though I don't see it because I'm confident of what I'm going to deliver, I'm sure. So I just do as if I don't see it at the beginning. That's one. Two is when I get to negotiations a lot of times or meeting the parties on the other side for the first time at any level, I don't go as though I'm a lawyer. And I do that because there's always a preconceived notion about meeting a lawyer, just like there's a preconceived notion about meeting a police officer, especially in Nigeria. So I don't go like I'm a lawyer. I may dress formal, but I will not dress like a lawyer. Because when they meet a lawyer, their airs, their edges, their guards are all up. I need them to calm down and talk to me and let's make this work. Even when I need people to do things for me, because I'm a lawyer, there's a way they talk and I have to say, guy, let me know exactly what the issue is. Because I like to deal with facts and not somebody building castles in the sky for me that I cannot live in. So I sit on the other side a lot of times. I avoid getting into those spaces. I just be myself. I ignore them, like I said. I don't start out talking like a lawyer. I start out, if it's a language I speak other than English, I start out speaking the language. I start out connecting with them on comfortable levels that they like. If I'm talking to people who have been civil servants, I've been a civil servant, I know how to talk to them. If I'm talking to people who are market women, there are times that there are women on the other side, I know how to talk to them. If I'm talking to elderly people who are politicians, I know how to talk to them on the other side, yes. So who I'm talking to determines how the conversation goes. Now, if it's a negotiation, and maybe my client has messed up things at a point before they brought me, if I need to beg them, I'll beg them. Oh, yes. If I need to beg them, I'll beg them. And if I need to talk tough, but that's not at the beginning. I won't start out like that. I won't start out talking tough. But if I need to let them know that, okay, if you want to fight, I went to school to learn 6 years how to fight. So the art of fighting this fight, it comes to me naturally. I fight it in my sleep. But then we don't have to fight. But if you choose you want to fight, there's no problem. I'm good and ready. I don't need rehearsal to go to fight. So that's how I handle it. And then halfway through the transaction, sometimes they say, who is this person? Then they say she's a lawyer. Then I say, oh, no wonder. I don't start out saying I'm a lawyer. I start out gaining ground before I tell people that I'm a lawyer. I like the kind of respect it gets for me. I like the kind of reactions I get that I'm showing up and imagining that because I'm wearing legal attire, I will get the respect. Somehow it has been watered down a lot. So I like to deliver value. Maybe by the second meeting, I can show up in my legal regalia. But based on the transaction and how I see that parties have handled it from the beginning, I may not start out with any legal regalia so that I can get their buy-in. It's all part of negotiation strategy, negotiation tactics to culture the negotiation process, which I said I don't really like the fact that it takes forever, to make it as brief as I possibly can. So that's how I handle naughty situations in the real estate space. How do you handle them in your own space? If you have experience along these lines, do share with me because I'm sure there's a lot that I can learn from you. And don't forget to watch all the way to the end. I have some surprises for you in the 42nd and 41st and 42nd videos on this series. Take care and see you tomorrow. Bye.